Welcome back to the channel, Grafters. Hopefully you saw part one where I built the foundations for this insulated garden room. If not, definitely go back and watch that first. But in this episode, I'm building the timber base that the insulated garden room will be sat on. Now, as you know, this is a DIY channel. I've never built a base like this before, just like you if you attempt a project like this. So I did all of my research on YouTube. I've watched multiple creators, multiple professionals build bases like this, and I'm using their pointers and their tips, their videos to help guide me through this process. You might be like me, you might need the visuals, you might need these videos to see things being done before you can do it yourself. Hopefully this video does what other videos have done for me and it helps you on your project. It's day 3 and we're already just over halfway through the day. I've been filling up the base more with the clean limestone. I've also added more membrane, weed control membrane around the outside, just so I can get more gravel down without it going onto the clay soil below. These pillars are now all set and I've started to put these beams across. Now I'm measuring the internal beams, so the width. Obviously I'm making this in 2 sections, so I'm taking a joist from there to there and from there all the way over to there. So I've just had to calculate what the dimension is between these 2 points to ensure that they're both even, and the overall width comes to 3140, which is the size I need for the base of the insulated garden room. I'm aiming for 500 centres. Because it's C16 wood and it's 2 inch by 5 inch, so it's 5 by 2, I should be okay with 500 centres. There's no reason why this wouldn't pass any building regs. Not that it needs to, because nobody's going to be living in this. It's only going to have electricity. So I'll get on with it. Quick brew break. I'm just putting the struts across, or the trusses. I'm not really sure what these are called, but I should do. Anyway, I'm putting them across. I've cut them all that I need. The centres are about 506, so 506 millimeters. End of day 3 and I've finally built the base. It's not screwed down yet, but all of these are all screwed in and it's all level, ready for the noggins. Tomorrow I'm going to put some owl brackets on the side of the timber and on top of these blocks, and then put some bolts through, so I'm bolting it down. It's going to be an amazing base, probably a massive overkill for what I actually need, but it gives you an idea of how big this insulated garden room is going to be. The insulated garden room build is coming along really well. I've spent a couple of days on this now, but the sub base is basically made. All I need to do now is put the brackets on which connect the base to the footings. I'll show you. So this is the sub base, and if you look in the corners, I've got these brackets. So these L-shaped brackets sit against the timber and the block work below. This DPC is there to stop water coming up through the block work. I'm simply going to put some screws in here, and then I'm going to put a big bolt into the block below.
And that's it guys, thanks for watching part 2 of the DIY garden room build. In this last part I'm cutting 100mm PIR board to fit into the subframe that I've just built. I didn't get much footage of this because it's not a nice part of the build. It's actually quite frustrating. All of the cuts have got to be very accurate so they're a very tight fit, as I'm showing here. You want it to be a tight fit so that the PIR board doesn't fall out of the bottom of the subframe once it's in place. If you've enjoyed this video or even found it useful, make sure you like and subscribe, because in part 3 I'm going to be starting the build of the garden room.